My name is Philip Tono. I am the chair Baringo Civil Society Forum. We are a network of several organizations. From our assessment, we realized that we were pursuing common objectives in the different aspects of development. We didn't have structures for citizens' engagement. We didn't have accountability mechanisms of government to its own people. We had also very low citizens' understanding of governance. We realized it was very critical. The first engagement that we committed ourselves as Baringo Civil Society Forum was to mobilize communities to engage with the government in the budget process and the planning process. We also engaged individuals to mobilize people within their backyards to participate in the budget process.
Tolea kusaidia jamii kwa mambo ya bajeti. Kila wakati tulikuwa tukilaumu MCA hajatufanyia kitu, MCA hajatuambia kitu. Nikakuja pia kujua kwamba kuna kitu inaitwa public participation. Sikuwa najua. Na wakati nilielewa bajeti na nilielewa kwa nini inawekwa bajeti, na nikaanza kujitolea kusaidia community yetu. Pia niweze kuelimisha, waweze kuelewa bajeti ni nini, na miradi zetu nyingi zimesimama kwa sababu sisi hatufuatilii.
Naona vitu ikianza kusonga. Hapo mbeleni tulikuwa giza. Hatukuwa tukielewa vile vitu inaenda. Sababu wakati wanaitisha public participation, hatukuwa tukiona kama ni ya maana. Lakini leo hii tumejua umuhimu ya kufika pale na kusema hii iwekwe na kusema hii isiwekwe.
Hapo awali na sasa kuna utofauti kubwa sana, kwa sababu watu hawakujua kwamba serikali wanasahusika kwa serikali ama wanasafaidika kwa serikali. Ilikuwa wanafikiri serikali ni ya watu wengine. Wakati sasa kenye ilitusaidia sana ni hawa ZGG.
It's the citizens who are budgeting for these projects. Everything comes from the people. And then from the people, it comes to the assembly. And then from the assembly, it goes to the budget.
The way the county governments were designed is very interesting in that the assembly does the approval and oversight, while the executive does the implementation. So you would have some scenarios where projects have stalled, not because of poor citizen participation, as it were, or even for the under budgeting, but you would have that there are gaps in the department. For example, the department would notice that in a certain ward, they prioritize, they want like an hospital or an health center. But the community does not have land for the health center. And they've allocated money for that. You see, it would be within the department when they are carrying out public participation to inform, to ask the community where the land is, so that immediately public participation is done, we can roll off.
There have been a lot of debate on who makes a decision on the county projects, the flagship projects at the sub-county level, the flagship projects at the county level. When you check, nobody can own that process. The flagship projects are largely decided by the leaders. Some of them turn out to be white elephants.
We started having, organizing communities to have what we have commonly agreed to call as pre-budget and pre-planning forums. That is where we organize communities to meet and develop resolutions before the public engagement by the county government. So when we did this, we were seen to be influencing communities to develop positions.
We've seen the community grow in this space of the budget process. We have individuals at the community who are more of animators of these decisions, of these spaces. They inform public deliberations. And what we have purpose as an institution is that we equip them with information in good time, in terms of what is supposed to be done, when, who is involved. But then we also point them to where they can get budget documents.
The impact of these engagements in the livelihoods of Baringo has been, is one. Number one is that people have been able to identify the right projects which supports their livelihoods.
The people of Baringo now understand budgets. They know their priorities. And therefore, if you know priorities and you understand how a budget is made, then you know what to do to get resources.
So, once you do now things in a transparent manner, when you see a project being done, at least everybody knows that this project is coming from where, because they already have it and they know.
Public engagement that carry out civil education, civic education, and this entire process of financial management. We want to see that more transparency is achieved through the role of the civil society.
Tulipokuwa tunajifunza kuingia katika bajeti, tuliweza kujua kwamba kumbe hii miradi ni zetu na hii pesa ni taksi yetu. Tuliweza kujifunza mambo mengi ambayo imenifurahisha mpaka mimi nimefurahia. Sioni umbali wa kwenda katika kikao ya bajeti. Ya kwamba hata kama mwanaume anakaa pale na hataki kuniangalia au kusema mwanamke hawezi ongea akisimama. Na pia katika mila zetu walemavu walikuwa ni watu ambao wanasema wamelaaniwa. Lakini venye mimi nimefika ni kwa sababu nilijipenda na sikujidharau. Niko na haki ya kuwa katika taifa la Kenya, niko na haki ya kuweza kuongea, niko na haki ya kusomeshwa, niko na haki. Nilijifunza mambo mengi.
Jambo muhimu sana ambayo tungependa sana kufanya ni kuelimisha watu wetu wajue haki yao. Maana kila mmoja wetu akijua haki yake, lazima hii community tutaisongesha mbali.
Budget 2018-2019 tuliweza kufuatilia. Sasa imewekwa kwa procurement, tunaambiwa kwamba contractor atakuja anytime na atachimba maji kutoka Kenya Forest, inakuja na inaingia kwa hiyo makiosk na inasaidia community.
In our engagement with budget champions, our desire and our principle is that we engage in the entire budget cycle. So right from budget formulation, budget approval, budget implementation to budget oversight. We want to see the voice of citizens and especially ethnic minorities and marginalized groups in general being amplified in all these stages, because that is the spirit of devolution and this constitution.